I am Matushi Gupta, your host and dost, back with the episode number 7 of Sunday Breath Season 2 Quick Takes. So talking about our guest, Mr. Gourab Banerjee, he is a seasoned marketing professional with over 18 years of experience over marketing communication, brand management, digital marketing and media integration. He holds a degree in e-commerce and a PGDM from Birla Institute of Management Technology, Greater Noida. So Mr. Gourab started his career with DLF Limited, where he spent 7.5 years in various roles. He then joined the Wave Group, managing marketing activities for their real estate division, corporate branding and communication, sports marketing and new businesses. At Soba Limited, he served as the head of marketing and pre-sales for multiple regions. So currently, Mr. Gourab works with Radico Khaitan Ltd as the general manager marketing, where he heads the national brand and oversees digital marketing and PR for the entire portfolio. So outside his professional commitments, Mr. Gourab is an adventure enthusiast, avid sports person, and the founder member of both a biking club and an NGO. He is also an amateur photographer and co-owner of a theatre production company, where he pursues his passion for performing arts as a producer and actor.
Hi Mitushi, thank you for having me on your show.
So with no further delay, let's start with the question and answers that we have for Mr. Gourab today. So starting with question number 1. What emerging digital marketing strategies are proving most effective in the spirits industry, and how are they reshaping consumer engagement?
Well, the digital marketing strategies have completely transformed over time. So, there are a lot of new strategies that have become very popular, and some of them are very, very effective to, reshape the consumer engagement with specific reference to the liquor industry. Having said that, we all know that liquor being a media dark industry, so marketing and communication becomes very challenging here. So therefore, few of the strategies that we deploy and that has been working for us in the spirits industry are firstly, data-driven targeting. So which helps us reach out to the right kind of audience. The second thing I would say is the uprising or emergence of the connected TV ecosystem, where OTTs are becoming popular day by day, and the traditional mode of advertising through televisions and outdoor hoardings and newspapers and other print magazines, etc., is getting replaced by new innovative digital mediums of marketing. And the next very important aspect I would say is going beyond social media. Usually digital marketing is misinterpreted as social media marketing, but the digital marketing ecosystem is much larger than that. So utilizing multiple aspects of digital marketing to have your message reach out to your target audience is the key strategy. So going beyond social media means deploying search engine marketing, search engine optimization, influencer marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing, direct marketing, etc., etc. So I think going beyond social media marketing is very important strategy, which helps brands a lot in the spirits industry. And last but not the least is the content. So more the engaging content is, more the audience is expected to have a stickability to your brand, whether it is absorbing the communication or experiencing a product. So this has been an age-old saying that content is the king. So therefore, it is very, very important strategy to continuously be creative in curating your communication in a very, very engaging, innovative and interesting way, so that the audience is always engaged with your content.
So that was definitely a great answer, where we got to know about data-based audience targeting, emergence of connected ecosystems, and a lot more. So let's jump on to the next question, which is, in what ways are spirits brand leveraging social media platforms to connect with their audience and drive sales? And what unique challenges do they face in this highly regulated industry?
So in the spirits industries, I think it is not enough to just do your regular social media posting and amplifying your content through multiple social media marketing strategies. It is also important to have a few different kind of strategies to leverage the social media, leverage the strength of social media specific to our industry. So I would say number one is influencer marketing. because endorsements have been a traditional method of making brands become more popular with the masses and the consumers. But endorsements are very expensive. So apart from endorsements, influencers from different walks of life, whether it is sports or literature or art or culture or music or acting or modeling. So from different walks of life, there are so many influencers who are coming up and who are doing an excellent job in terms of not only promoting brands but also educating the audience about the key benefits of the brands. So using influencers, who are almost everyone is there on social media. In fact, they're increasing followership, they're engaging content, their average views is a testament of the fact that influencer marketing is the most important social media strategy that we also deploy. The second very innovative thing that we have started deploying recently is something called O2O, that is offline to online. So basically, in the spirits industry, it is all about experience. It is not about using the product or consuming the product once. And we as brands also would like that kind of stickiness and brand loyalty. So therefore, to give the consumers a glimpse of the experience, what we kind of strategy we adopt is we have influencers or models or important people related to the industry like mixologists, etc. Take their experience offline, their buying experience or their experience in a bar or a restaurant, their experience to appreciate the packaging of our product, and then recording it and then taking it online and then amplifying it to the relevant audience. So this offline to online strategy has really worked. The third important thing is to explore partnerships with recommendation platforms, event platforms, event companies, news portals, and stuff like meme pages and marketing pages, where there is a different format of communicating your brand story using their social media pages. So there are so many such platforms like Brute and the Idiot Indian, the Better India, Little Black Book. So meme pages, marketing platforms, and recommendation platforms. When we use these kind of partnerships and use their social media to promote our content. So that is a very very important social media strategy to promote liquor brands. And the last thing I would say paid PR. So PR is not only restricted to getting something published on a newspaper or getting some kind of news coverage on a TV channel. So most of the media houses have their social channels as well. Apart from having the coverage of your content in the social channels of the news portals and publication, it is also important to have some kind of listicles, some kind of articles, some kind of editorials published in the social media handles of these kind of portals. So basically, you have to completely leverage something we call a POEM model, POEM, that is paid media, owned media, and earned media. So using your own assets of social pages is owned media. Getting your content covered organically by other platforms is your earned media, and whatever digital marketing we spoke about is basically paid media. So this POEM model actually helps. And the few challenges that we face, for specifically for the liquor industry, is that lack of clarity in the guidelines. So we still do not have a crystal clear clarity of what kind of advertisement is allowed in the media and what is not allowed. There is a grey line. What kind of advertising is allowed in the traditional media and what is allowed in the digital media. So this lack of clarity is the biggest challenge that we face today. We all know that liquor is a media dark industry. Therefore, surrogate advertising is the norm, to communicate, the brand ethos of a particular brand, for the spirits industry. However, very very stringent guidelines of advertising standard code of India and other authorities have deployed very stringent guidelines of surrogate advertising. That becomes another challenge for us. So I think we are trying to mitigate these challenges, by being as innovative as we can, and by leveraging the digital mediums where there are lesser challenges as of now.
So again, with no surprise here, we got to know about influencer marketing in the spirits industry. So jumping on to the next question, how does data-driven marketing play a role in the spirits industry, and what innovative approaches are brands taking to personalize their messaging and enhance customer experience?
So if content is the king, data is the queen. So I feel there are specific 3-4 benefits that we have from data-driven marketing. One is you can be absolutely focused on your targeting. You can reach the right kind of audience that you want to reach to. That is the first benefit. Second is there is hardly any leakage of your communication to the non-relevant audience. Third is measurability. Like in digital space, everything is measurable. You would have heard about the parameters and the matrices of reach and impression and views and clicks, and there are so many. So every single thing is measurable. So you know that what is your exact ROI from your activities. So therefore, measurability is the third thing. I think these are the basic stuff. But what is not spoken very often is how we can use data beyond this basic stuff. So there are a lot of these lipsticks that happen, a lot of brand level service that happen. The data driven marketing helps us to understand the changing preferences of the customers. That gives us a lot of insights and a lot of learnings which we can utilize coming back and rework on our packaging, on our product, on our communication, and the choice of mediums to reach out to a relevant audience with the kind of communication that we want to. So I think data-driven marketing has become the necessity, and these are the few things which helps this industry. See, with reference to the spirits industry, the marketplace, where we can achieve maximum customer engagement is the point of sale. So therefore, we continuously work on being very creative and innovative in two aspects. So if content is the king, data is the queen. So I feel there are specific 3-4 benefits that we have from data-driven marketing. One is you can be absolutely focused on your targeting. You can reach the right kind of audience that you want to reach to. That is the first benefit. Second is there is hardly any leakage of your communication to the non-relevant audience. Third is measurability. Like in digital space, everything is measurable. You would have heard about the parameters and the matrices of reach and impression and views and clicks, and there are so many. So every single thing is measurable. So you know that what is your exact ROI from your activities. So therefore, measurability is the third thing. I think these are the basic stuff. But what is not spoken very often is how we can use data beyond this basic stuff. So there are a lot of these lipsticks that happen, a lot of brand level service that happen. The data driven marketing helps us to understand the changing preferences of the customers. That gives us a lot of insights and a lot of learnings which we can utilize coming back and rework on our packaging, on our product, on our communication, and the choice of mediums to reach out to a relevant audience with the kind of communication that we want to. So I think data-driven marketing has become the necessity, and these are the few things which helps in spirits industry. See, with reference to the spirits industry, the marketplace, where we can achieve maximum customer engagement is the point of sale. So therefore, we continuously work on being very creative and innovative in two aspects at the point of sale. One is constant upgradation, enhancement of our packaging, which includes the bottle, the label, the brand story on the packaging, the cap, and the external packaging, whether it is a canister or a monocotton or different kind of SKU packaging, then different kind of gift packs. So packaging is one, and secondly, the visibility elements at the point of sale level. So these are the two areas where we try to deploy a lot of innovative strategies, and there is a constant R&D that keeps on happening, constant development that keeps on happening at the packaging level, as well as the innovative visibility elements at the POS level. In addition to that, a very important element of the marketing mix is utilizing 360-degree marketing communication, whether it is offline communication or online communication. In offline communication, whether it is direct marketing, electronic media, print media, events and associations, or in digital marketing, whether it is social media, whether it is influencer marketing, whether it is other forms of marketing, the key messaging should be clear and it should speak one language for one brand. So it is very important to leverage the integrated marketing communication across different mediums to harp upon the key message. That's very important. So specific to personalizing the message and enhancing the customer experience, to achieve this, it is little tough in our industry because as we have discussed, this is a media dark industry, and direct advertising of our products in most of the platforms and mediums is prohibited or is highly regulated. So therefore there is a very innovative strategy of brand integration that we deploy. So subtle integration of the brands in shows, in web series, in movies, even in small music videos and songs, that kind of helps position the brand in that kind of environment where liquor brands are consumed primarily for celebration purpose. So therefore the integration of our brands with cinemas and using celebrities and shows and series and multiple places where it becomes a very organic and spontaneous way of showcasing your product without directly advertising on your face and confronting any kind of regulatory authorities. So that's a very innovative strategy that we usually take. And the last thing that I would like to say is, in spirits industry, we are in the business of spreading happiness. However, there is a very important aspect to it, that responsible celebration is something we want to continuously promote. So therefore, whenever you are promoting liquor, there has to be certain disclaimers that it is not for kids, it is not for ailing patients, it is for celebrations, it is to be consumed responsibly. So therefore adding a social message like not drinking and driving, or something similar to that. So adding a social message which actually focuses on responsible celebration and responsible enjoyment it's not only a strategy, it is in the core of our communication. So such messaging of responsible celebration and supporting social causes goes a long way in making the audience aware of the strength and the core values of the brands. So therefore liquor brands are no longer a taboo in the society. Rather a very clear message is going through multiple marketing communications that liquor brands are to celebrate life, to enjoy life, to spread happiness rather than being a taboo in the society. Thank you so much.
So I would say that it was a very great answer where we got to know about specific targeting to reach the right audience. And overall, it was a very insightful session. So I would like to thank Mr. Gourav to join me for this episode, for this really, really insightful episode, and to share his knowledge with us. And I would also like to thank all the listeners who are listening to me right now and are showing their love towards Sunday Breath Season 2 Quick Takes. So yeah, stay tuned.